Good angle.
Let's set the stage. What we are talking about, Wild Horse Golf Course in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Is that correct?
Gothenburg, Nebraska. You know, hardy farm kind of culture out in this neck of the woods. We're talking about kind of western Nebraska here. It was opened in 1999. Big farming community in Gothenburg. They, you know, some of them kind of pulled together and hired Bunker Hill Golf, Dave Axel, Dan Proctor, and they were two of the primary shapers on Sand Hills. And you definitely see that influence. It's truly a community golf course. It's still to this day, I mean, it's probably one of the best public golf courses in the entire world. It's pretty expertly laid out where all four of the par threes go different directions and three of the four par fives go in different directions as well. The conditioning is just stellar. The greens are so smooth, they're firm.
You could set this course up in so many different ways. Yes, it plays 7,000 yards. It also plays 6,300 yards. So it's your decision on which way you want to set this up and play it, whether it's hard, difficult, whatever. But then at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The fairways are so wide, everybody can find the fairways. Then it comes down to the greens.
You kind of walk off thinking, like, how the fuck is this only $51? Like, this is insane. It's the best golf value in America. I would even say better than Rustic Canyon, in my opinion.
It's the most pure experience you can get outside when it comes to the fairways being tight. From the conditioning, it doesn't matter if you're here in April, if you're here in September. The fact it's $525 to be a member out here is ridiculous.
For the year?
Pardon?
For the year?
That's it. $525 plus taxes is what it is to be a member out here.
It's a great example of, you know, kind of easier for high handicaps and harder for low handicaps, where it lays the strategy out in front of you. You got to pay attention the moment you walk on the tee box. You got to pay attention. All right, well, you know, where are these bunkers? Where's the pin today? There's a ton of centerline bunkers. There's 68 bunkers on the course, and I would say 25 to 30 of them are centerline bunkers. But yeah, first holes, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. It's not that long. It's introducing you to your strategy for the day. You know, which is, hey, hug this bunker on the left, and then you can, you know, have a good view at this green. 2 is cool. Another par 4, big subtle green. All the trouble is off the tee. 3 is kind of where it really opens up. It shares a fairway. It's par 5, centerline bunkers off the tee in the middle, and then there's 3 bunkers up within about 100 yards of the green. Green slope back to front. There are probably 3 holes that aren't going to blow you away, but also they're introducing you to the course and the concepts you're going to see hole after hole after hole out there. 5 is one of my favorite holes on the course. It's this medium length par 4. It's got this really, really cool elevated sandy area short right of the green, almost like an elevated bunker. And so you want to hug that, and then you get a really, really good look at the green. And I think I spent probably 45 minutes droning this hole. It's this bowl green. 6 is a pretty dramatic hole. Moves down and to the right for the second shot. It's the second par 5 of the day. Green is nestled into this hillside and drops off severely to the left. There's no bunkers on the hole. It's a great second shot hole, I think. And really, we've been through the front 9, and the back 9 is a lot better. I think some of my favorite holes on the course are on the front, but I think the back, like the sum of the back 9 is fantastic. 12 tee that's one of my favorite spots on the course. Kind of elevated tee and really get a sense of, hey, I'm in Nebraska, right? You got flat farmland, bunch of corn. You got just millions of years of corn to your right. You know, you've got high tee box, bunkers down the left, 3 bunkers up closer to the green. Great bunker middle left of the green. It's just a thrilling approach. 14's a par 5. This fairway feels like it's 600 yards wide. It forces you to be specific. Like, you got to pick out a specific target somehow, which is tough because there's just not a whole lot out there. And it feels like, man, I can hit it anywhere. You feel like you want to go left because that's the shortest route to the green. But then you get up there and you're like, wait, left is terrible. Like, this is such a shitty angle on this green. Favorite, green spot on the course, I think. 15's probably I would argue probably the signature hole out there. Wonderful short 4. It's got 2 bunkers, short left. It's a pretty straight hole, but you stand on the tee and you think, God, this is a dogleg left, when it actually bends to the right back up by the green. It's kind of hole you got to play it 3, 4, 5 times. Like that's one that I can't wait to play it again. There's a million different ways to play that hole. This stretch is just crazy. 16 is a strong par 4. It's got kind of a bunker that's not really that much in play up the middle left, but pretty imposing tee shot. Big natural bunker up the left and a sloping green on a hillside. It's got 2 bunkers short right. Just a proper par 4. And 17 is kind of like, all right, you can get one on 17. It's a short par 5. Very dependent upon the wind. It's got the iconic windmill there. Again, very, very Nebraska. And then tough second shot over a basin and a bunch of bunkers. Kind of a flatter area up by the green. Mounds that kind of funnel it into the green. But again, like it's a shorter par 5 that makes you want to go for it, but it's probably more straightforward if you lay up. And then 18, great finishing hole. You got a massive blowout bunker up the right, center line up the middle, and then there's like these 4 bunkers that kind of cut diagonally from maybe 100 yards out, kind of hammers in. Hey, this is what it was all about today. If you want to hit driver off a lot of these tees, you got to shape the ball the right way. Otherwise, you're probably laying back with hybrid or 3-wood. I can't remember every course I've played like this, but like I've played this course one time, right?
11 months ago.
Yeah, I remember every hole out there. Like it's that good. But shit, if you live in Omaha or Kansas City or Denver, or like it's worth a long weekend, and you don't have to cram a bunch of other stuff into it. Just go play Wild Horse like 3, 4, 5 times. Like it's worth seeing again and again and again.